Hello, lovely people. Welcome to Footwear Stories Caribbean. I'm your host, Ricardo Lopez. Next to me is a professional athlete and Trinidad and Tobago women's football captain, Miss Karyn Forbes. We are here in sports outlet Trincity Mall, Trinidad. Today, you will get to meet an aspiring lady, an ambitious lady with a big heart for helping people in the community. Good afternoon, Karyn. Welcome to Footwear Stories Caribbean. Let's start by you telling the viewers and fans about your earliest memory of sneaker culture growing up and what was the popular sneakers in your school.
To be honest, I didn't really thought of that when I was growing up because I came from more humble beginnings, so I didn't really know of brands and such. But I would say K-Swiss.
Okay. Right, and what color?
White.
White? Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with white.
Okay. Amongst the girls itself,
Yeah.
what was the popular sneakers?
K-Swiss?
K-Swiss?
Yeah. Because I wore one, right?
Okay. All right. So at what age did you start playing football? And what was the first pair of cleats you had?
I started playing football at the age of 7. And the first pair of cleats that I wore was Diodoras.
Yeah, those.
Yes.
I heard about it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So was football your first love? Was there any other sports you were interested in?
Football was my first love after I got to find out about cricket and you had to run up and bowl that ball and follow through. I was like, no, I'm not about to play cricket.
So you find get more excitement in football?
Yeah.
I mean, it does. It's
I came from a football family too.
yeah,
so
it's really way more exciting, to be honest. So tell us at what age did you turn pro? And what was the first team you played for?
Played for Lignier Federbid and I turned pro when I was 27 in 2019.
Okay. What was the feelings like playing in front of fans?
Phew, I mean, to be honest, not being able to do it before and then having the opportunity to do it, of course, you will have like nerves and stuff. But
everybody chanting on and stuff like that.
Correct. But as you play, you get more comfortable because, you know, they're not asking you to play golf, they're asking you to play football, which is where you know to play.
So in 2010, you made your international debut for the Women's Trinidad and Tobago national team, right? Mm-hmm. Explain to the viewers, how it happened and the feeling you received when you was going onto the pitch.
To be honest, I was playing intercol against Malik. That time Malik females was really good.
Yeah.
And I was scouted by one of the players and told my first coach, which is Jamal Shabazz. And the feeling, to be honest, was great because there's always a sense of pride when you stand there to like sing your anthem and stuff like that. So for me, the feeling was great and people accepted it. And
did you feel like tearing up?
yeah, of course. I was 13 at that time, so yeah, a bit emotional.
All right. And what was the boots you wearing on that day? Nike? Figured. So, all right. In recent years, right, women's football has become more popular, right? Barcelona women winning everything these days. Yeah. So, okay, so there are more highlights on TV of the women, World Cup. They're getting more attention. Right, so how do you feel about getting attention on the female side of the sport?
For me personally, I think that it's great because it shows clearly that women could compete at a high level. And having that attention now, I think it's opened a lot of doors for a lot of females to see that, there's the opportunity there. And I think that's great for women's football.
I mean, and they actually playing really good football, to be honest. I won't lie, you're playing a lot of attractive football.
I know.
So in today's game, right, locally and international, right, do you think a gender base is still a big problem? And how can, it improve?
To be honest, when you're talking about gender bias and stuff like that, I like to stay a little bit neutral. But besides staying neutral, I will say that women have shown that they could compete at the highest level. And because of that, I think we getting more leverage and more people are seeing the opportunity to invest in the women's game. And I think it's an awesome opportunity. So for me, I'm just glad of the opportunity that women getting to be able to expose themselves to different levels and, you know, being able to play just like the men.
Great. I mean, yes, it's true. Yeah. So, all right. So aside from that, right, you recently wrote a book, yes, right? Women's of Substance, right?
Correct.
Good. So could you tell the viewers about the, you know, book, in your opinion, how they can get a copy?
So first of all, as a young girl growing up, I always wanted to write a book, right? In terms of taking that as a career path, I only recognized that I wanted to do it, and it was a strength when I first started writing the book. The book is a motivational guide, and it also is something to motivate women not to settle, because I think we are powerful beyond measures. So the only limit we impose on is what we impose on ourselves. Basically, you could get the book on Instagram. You can message me, Karyn Forbes, or you can message me, Forbes, on Facebook.
So from 2014 to 2016, you played for West Texas University,
yeah,
right? And then 2019, you joined Lichnia in Iceland,
yes,
right? So how did that happen, and what was the feeling like playing football in, you know, in other countries' leagues?
Okay, so first of all, when I went to West Texas, I was scouted by the coach, right? And then when I went to Iceland, I got it through a connection of another coach that coached the national team. The feeling there was great because it was like dreams became reality for me. And it's something that I always wanted to do, which was go outside and make something of myself, and also go and play pro, because again, you know, those are some milestones that I had underneath my belt, and I wanted to achieve it, and I got to achieve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's good to, you know, for the talent in Trinidad to be, you know, in a different league to experience, because not much everybody gets, you know, that opportunity to you know, to go to different leagues and different countries, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So hope you made us proud.
Yes.
Good. Right. So in your opinion, right, what would you say are some of the major differences from our local leagues to international leagues?
Definitely crowd, structure, sponsorship. Those are things that in other countries they grab at those opportunities to be able to expose themselves in numerous ways. And in our country, unfortunately, it's not that it's not something that we grab at very quickly. But you know, outside the football is way more organized, and I think we could get it here. It's just a matter of us understanding the importance of it.
Okay. So, but talking about leagues, right? You have been hosting a mini football tournament, right? Yeah. 7-a-side, you know, since 2018 for kids, right? So, adult female and males called Kick It with Karyn.
Yes.
Right? What aspired you to do this? Like, when is the next tournament, and what was your vision for this tournament?
To be honest, I recognize that in Trinidad and Tobago, it doesn't have proper structure with leagues. And I do believe that when I went out to West Texas A&M, I would have gathered that information and that exposure. So in order for me to be able to lend what I have learned, I was able to orchestrate my own league by the name of Kick It with Karyn. And within organizing that league, I get to understand that there is scope, because I did it 1 year, and then I was able to build to the 7th year, which I will be keeping in May on the 29th, which is the youths, and then I have the adults, which is male and female, on the 30th of May.
Okay, so I could bring my team.
Of course.
Okay, nice.
Come on,
so when it comes to football, right? What is your favorite boots that you like to play in? Do you prefer, you know, a Mercurial, Adidas, or a Predator?
I like Adidas, you know, because I Beckham, right? Because I'm a set piece specialist, and of course, you know, that is David Beckham specialties, right? But what I'm saying that I like Mercurial because they're so light and they're comfortable. So I'll go with Mercurial.
Who would you say is the best dress player in the TNT Women's?
Best dress player? I think I will go with Leanna Hines.
Right.
Leanna Hines, yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So, when it comes to footwear, right?
Yeah.
Are you, like, do you like brands? Like, what kind of brands? Who would you like to collaborate with? Like, what brands?
Definitely go with like Nike all the way.
All right. Because why?
I just find their clothes and everything like really unique, and I like the part of it. Just do it.
So, a little birdie has told us you are about to launch your clothing brand. What is the name of the clothing brand, and what inspired you?
Of course, I'm in the process of building my own organization under Karyn Forbes. So because I'm trying to build my own organization, I'm going to utilize my name as part of the brand, right? Because again, I am in the process of marketing myself and utilizing myself as a brand. So a brand that you never know sponsors, I could become an ambassador of something, but it's always geared towards inspiring others. And inspiring others is something that I take delight in. I love doing that. If I am not inspiring others, I don't want to do it. And that's just me. And that's my philosophy.
So now it's time for our Instagram moment, right? Where you explain to the fans of some images, that we posted on Instagram.
Okay.
Right? So tell us about a post in March 2021, with you talking to kids, at a kids academy.
Yeah.
Right. So explain that to us.
So basically, I was called, well, right now I've been getting called a lot because of the content that I put out on my Instagram. Everything is basically positive. I am not going to gear my life for anything around negativity, because I think there's a lot of people out there looking for that, feedback. Sometimes you might be going through a tough day, and I might post something and that cheer you up or that resonates with you. And I think now getting the opportunity to talk to other people, that's where I'm at, and I'm talking to a lot of kids and stuff like that. So hoping that where I'm at and where I'm going could be able to inspire them, and knowing that I came from humble beginnings.
So there's an image of you in a graduation ground back in August 2018.
Yeah.
What's happening there?
I was just waiting to chew up my hat. Bear in mind, I never liked school, right? But I understand the importance of it, and I understand in order for me to be able to help my mother, I had to get education. And that is what that graduation picture means.
So you back in 2017, you and your TT women colleagues, with a trophy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was that celebration about?
We had won the Caribbean series and moving on to the CONCACAF stage. And because we had won that in such a large crowd in many years in 2014, that was our celebration then. And to do it with my sisters, Rhea Belgrave, Erin King, Victoria Swift, was just a delightful moment.
Okay. So finally, right, what message you would like to leave to the young kids who want to be a professional athlete, or anything to do with sports?
A lot of people say the sky is the limit, but really and truly there's no limit. And any limit is what you impose on yourself. No matter what, dedication, hard work, that is what I did. I put my head down and I do whatever it takes. Successful people always willing to do what unsuccessful people not willing to do. And that is the mantra that I go by. So it all boils down to you, the individual, and what you want.
So now it's time to have some fun. So
let's go.
So now you can search the store, you can buy whatever you like.
Let's go.